Where am I? This building is familiar. Alvarius. Where is he? A door? You were so angry last time we met, when I killed your husband. The time before that, when I drained good old Edward. Where has that passion gone? Mum!
Even at your age, you can't escape your fate, no matter how much time you put between you and that point in life.
Quite. Still, to be so accepting of what's going to happen to you. Why don't you tell me what kind of trap you've caught me in?
A magical bomb, set to explode when I die. It's midday, so even if you survive the blast, you'll burn up.
So it's either I let you kill me or we go down together. Very clever. You being a magic user definitely makes things a lot more interesting than your predecessors ever could. I can't just let her die like this. Not again. And so the child finally joins us.
Alistair, get out of here!
Now there's the fire that you were missing. Not so certain about your fate now, are you? Of course you've always wanted Alistair to stay out of this. Never wanted to put him through the same hell you went through. Release the spell and I'll let him go, for now. He won't survive when it goes off.
There, it's done.
No! You humans and your sentimentality. Still, I shall hold my word. There's no fun in killing you yet. Run along, Alistair. I'm alright. It was just a dumb nightmare. I must have fell asleep while I was watching over you. No, I don't want to talk about it. What time is it anyway? 9 PM? I'm guessing you haven't backed out then. I was hoping you would have, but this is our agreed upon point of no return. Fine then. Come with me. I want to pay the man who told me where Alvarius' feeding ground is a visit, so I can ask him how the bastard knew I was coming. It will be easier for me to teach you on the way. Come on. How to Kill a Vampire Lesson 1. There are only 2 ways to properly kill a vampire. The first is to destroy the brain with fire. I think you'll already know the other. Correct, sunlight. If they touch it, they burst into flames. It's not as instant as fiction makes it out to be, though. It can take almost a minute for a vampire to die from the sun. What about that soul burning thing I told you about? It's actually pretty much useless against vampires unless you make physical contact with the brain, which is about as difficult as it sounds. That said, even though there are only 2 ways to kill them, this brings us to lesson 2. The other tools that make the job easier. First up is silver. Any guesses as to what this does? Close. It leaves wounds that they can't heal through feeding. Only the slow, normal way. Every weapon I have is made of it. You might want to keep this knife on you just in case we get in trouble. Finally, there is ghost root. What's that? Well, It's a plant that produces a juice that's quite harmless to humans, but if it enters a vampire's bloodstream, it'll inhibit their vampiric abilities. Very useful in leveling the playing field. It's also probably where the garlic myth comes from. What abilities do vampires have? Well, fictional versions of them generally give you a good idea in that. Enhanced strength and speed, that sort of thing. We're here. The light is off. Strange. Stay quiet and keep that knife ready. It's too quiet. I don't like this. The last few times I've visited him, he's been upstairs. Come with me. Shit, he's dead. You must be Alistair Reed. And a friend? Everything I had gathered on you said you worked alone. Weird. Don't worry about the old man. He was dead when I got here. Vampire! Look, I just want to talk. Please put the gun down. And don't bother running. I've got a werewolf downstairs and I've told her not to let you leave. Are you one of Alvarius's spawn? Alvarius? Is that his name? Listen here, Alistair. I do believe we are hunting for the same vampire. And you somehow know a great deal more about him than the Vampire Council does. And now you're going to tell me everything you know about him.